Don't. I'm telling you, if you just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk, bro. Imagine you in the
I'm not
same.
imagining.
Hold on, let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show dunking.
My thoughts on the Shaq comment to Angel Reese. Let's talk about it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. So I just want to comment on Shaq and what he said to Angel Reese, and the overall story, and the overall my overall opinion on the whole situation. Now, we know that Shaq says that he sees her as a daughter.
How impactful has your relationship been with Angel?
Like a daughter to me, so I'm gonna protect her. I call her and I just mess with her, but it's good. She's doing a great job.
We know that Shaq went to LSU. Shaq had attended LSU. Angel Reese went to LSU, so they kind of have that bond. And Shaq, he has expressed that he sees her as a daughter, and that he loves her as a daughter. Now, let's look at this clip again on what Shaq says to Angel Reese.
Over an inch, and you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, if you just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk, bro. Imagine you in the
I'm not
same.
imagining.
Hold on, let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show dunking. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Bro.
Let me just say this. I think Shaq was joking, of course, but I think the joke was very distasteful. And let me go into my reasons for that. That's something that you don't say to someone that you see as a daughter. And I'm not saying that Shaq was flirting with her or anything like that, but to go out there and say that they should lower the rim, and I believe that the discussion was on the WNBA, and them losing money. I believe that was the conversation. I didn't watch the whole episode. I really don't watch her podcast, and not saying that I'm hating on her, but I really don't watch it. But as we know, the WNBA lost $40 million, and I believe Shaq was saying that, hey, why don't you get more? We need to find a way for the WNBA to have more viewers. So Shaq was saying, well, why don't you wear what you wore at Wild 'N Out? Now let's look at what she wore at Wild 'N Out. Print showing in the front. I'm sorry to say, print was showing, butt cheeks were out. So he said, let's lower the rim and you wear what you wore at Wild 'N Out so y'all can dunk. Seeing you bounce up and down, it's something to what he was saying. Seeing you jump in that, you'll have more viewers. Now, I believe that Shaq was joking, but this is not the type of advice you give to a daughter, a niece type figure in your life. Again, he wasn't flirting with her, but he was kind of objectifying her. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think ever since Angel Reese left college or became a pro, I believe that she's been more focused on her entrepreneurship, building her brand and things like that, overall outside of basketball, rather than focusing on basketball. Now this is her rookie season, or her rookie season just passed, and like I said, I believe that she was more focused on her entrepreneurship, as far as being in swimsuits, modeling, show her podcast and things like that, being seen in public and things like that, going to concerts, just being seen more, and I don't think that she was as focused on basketball as she should have been. And I believe that that's one of the reasons why the Chicago Sky struggled near the end. There was a lot of team chemistry that was messed up. There was a lot of back and forth with this player and this player. The coaching couldn't handle it. The coaches, they couldn't handle it. There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on behind the scenes, and I think that this was one of the distractions. And I'm not saying I'm blaming it on her as to why they didn't make the team, or as to why the coach was fired, but it was a distraction. But Angel Reese, even though she wears clothes like this a lot, and everywhere she goes, and a lot of public appearances I see her in, she wears short things. She wears things that may bring out her appeal, and she shouldn't be shocked that this comment was made about what she wears, or that this joke was made about what she wears. And again, I believe people deserve respect, no matter who they are, no matter what they wear, whether their booty cheeks are out or not, whether they're black or white, gay or straight. Everyone deserves respect. And I'm not saying that she doesn't, but because everyone deserves respect. But hear me out though. When you wear things like this, wear shorts that shows your butt cheeks, you're going to basketball games, you're showing your butt cheeks, you're at sporting events, showing your butt cheeks, you're in all these public performances, and making these public appearances, and you're out there showing your body. And I think that that's not a good look on her. And again, I'm not saying that that we should disrespect her or talk about her body and make her feel bad, and look at her as someone who deserves to be disrespected. I'm not saying that, but when you project yourself and show yourself as a person who want to show off their body, comments like this will happen. And should it happen? No. But you are inviting comments like this and jokes like this to happen. Now, I believe Shaq was not trying to flirt with her. I think he was trying to make a joke. But I believe that he should not have made that joke anyway. But we have, like I said, but Shaq, if you look at her as a daughter or a niece or whatever, that's bad advice, because we don't want that. We don't want her to have negative attention. Why not give her advice on ways in which she should dress to cover up more? Why not give her advice on ways in which she won't get negative attention from men and things like that? And again, not saying that men should disrespect her because of what she wears. No. But why not give her that advice? Let's go to the Bible. Let's go to Proverbs, the 12th chapter, and the 26th verse. It said, "The godly give good advice to their friends, and the wicked lead them astray." With you not addressing how she wears, and look, again, this is not, a time in which he should parent her or, scold her for what she's wearing. But if you're going to speak anything about what she's wearing, speak on how she needs to decrease showing them butt cheeks. Now I like Angel Reese. She's a good basketball player, and again, like I said, I believe that she is focused on building her entrepreneurship brand, her brand overall, basketball, podcasts, swimsuits, maybe trying to get in some movies. I don't know, sneaker deals, which is fine, but she's trying to build that up rather than focusing on basketball, being established as a great basketball player first, or an upcoming and great basketball player. And I'm not saying that she's not that, but there's, I think, like I said, that was a distraction to the team. But Angel Reese, I really want her to, I believe that she should focus more on improving her skills. If she wants to do the podcast, fine, but you don't need to be all over the place. You don't need you don't need to show your body. You don't need to show your butt cheeks. You don't need to do that. Show them the person you are. Like, show them who you are from the inside. They don't need to see your outside. They don't need to see that. Let's go to some more scriptures. Let's go to 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter, 3rd through the 4th verse. And it says, "Don't be concerned about the outward beauty of fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelry, and beautiful clothes. You should clothe yourself instead with the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is so precious to God." That's my advice to her. That's my advice to you, Miss Reese, Miss Angel Reese. And I'm gonna be honest, when I see you in these clothes and, in these appearances in which you're showing yourself and showing your butt, it kind of makes me a little sad, because what's I was thinking about LeBron James. LeBron James, and my friend had told me this when I was younger. One of my boys. Now with me, I said, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to make music, I want to do a podcast, I want to start my own mentoring company, I want to do this, boom, 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 boom. He said, look at LeBron James. Like, he was established in one part of his life, and then he branched off. He was established. He made a name for himself in basketball first, and then once he established his name and built his brand in basketball, then he started to branch out and do other things. He started his own school. I don't know. We had, and he's doing other things. He has his own sneaker, which is due to basketball. It branched out. And Angel Reese, I believe that she has a Nike deal, maybe, I don't know, but she has a shoe deal, I believe. But I just want her to slow down a little bit. Angel, slow down and enjoy your just slow down and take in the moment as a basketball player. Take it in. Take in the moment. Take in the moment as, you know, when you got your shoe deal. Take in the moment. You don't have to do this boom, 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 boom all at once. You don't have to. Get established in basketball. Yes, you made the All-Star team. Yes, you're a good player. But was your mind always focused on basketball throughout the season? Well, was it? Was that your main focus throughout the season? And I don't know if it was. You know, but that's just my thoughts. Angel, you don't need to show your buttocks. You don't need to show your breasts. You don't need to show your print in public. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. You're a beautiful young lady who is very smart. Who is very smart. You know how to speak well. Your attitude is good from what I see. And you know, you just know that there's a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people watching, and they are very observant. We are observant. The children are watching too. But that's what I wanted to say. Shaq, if that's your daughter or your niece, that comment should not have been made at all. I don't think Shaq was flirting. But I mean, it's not like he didn't see her. It's not like he doesn't see what she's wearing, you know. But that's my thoughts. God bless you all. Let me know what you think in the comments. And there's been a lot of people on Shaq about this, but that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. God bless you all. Thank y'all for watching. Be safe. God bless.